It's week 6 of the National Football League. And up next, it's Bo Nix. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Broncos and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there, but we don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit because once you get past the opener, you're never quite 100%. So I typically will lean with the team coming off a win. You feel good about your...
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Completed to Hurst. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Herbert. Hauled in left side. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Riley Moss with that tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play to the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. They'll be let out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be second down. Nix from the gun. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Nix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they face second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Nix finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
3rd and 4.
Nix looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Herbert now, blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Tremon Smith back deep for the Broncos. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Broncos get set to take over. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Mims with the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the Chargers' 14-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Drop. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Running it again with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right. This is brought in at the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 3.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run for Williams. He finds space for a few yards that time. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Broncos, 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Nix. It's caught, McLaughlin. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now. Nix with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's contained at the line for no gain. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix now to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Brought in by Vele. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Nix. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal. He keeps it left on the option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
You're set up at the 35 now. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos trying to make some noise before halftime. They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Nix. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. It's taken in by Williams. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 24. Throw complete to Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Well, Brock, barring a touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. A final throw before the break. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. So we've reached halftime in Denver. The hometown fans, yeah, they're feeling good. Their Broncos have the lead. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Anthony Richardson, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to Sutton. And that's good for a gain of 5. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. That's caught for the 1st. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They send him left out of the slot. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Driving across the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First and 10, Herbert. Has the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chargers will have a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, like air out of a balloon. You saw all the excitement disappear when they saw the flag in the backfield. That penalty. And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
24. Chargers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action with Nix. Complete to Mims. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Nix. Chased out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He tucks it and takes off. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and goal, here's Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. Now Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 16-point ball game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Chargers start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Tight end going in motion here. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still third down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That pick-6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Point after tries goodbye lots. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Herbert back to it after the pick. He's got a man left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Chargers have it to start the 4th in a game that seems pretty far out of reach. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed to Hurst. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Herbert to throw once more. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 40. And the Chargers first down.
Running this with Dobbins. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
At the 6-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer. And now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
He's got it. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Chargers will line up for the
Trying for it on the ground. And he's in for 2, so don't write him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Nix with it on first. Mims with the grab. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a gain of 4. And the Broncos will have a first down. Nix off the play action. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that'll bring up second down. They'll throw again. Nix hits him on the out route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Bertolet able to knock it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on first is Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. On target to Dobbins. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
The home teams are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's the game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a first down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.